Hip flexor exercises make hip arthritis worse. I'm going to tell you what's going to help you, but first let me just explain why hip flexor exercises are so bad for hip arthritis. When we're talking about the hip joint, it's the ball and socket joint right here. It's a big, massive joint. It's probably one of the biggest joints in the body, arguably. There's muscles on the front called the hip flexors. The reason why they're called hip flexors is because when they shorten, when they work, when they tighten, they make your hip bend this way. You bring your knee up towards your chest and head. That's called flexion. So that's what's called a hip flexor muscle. It's really a group of muscles or several, and they all work together to share the activity of bringing your knee up just like this. When you strengthen these muscles, if you have a muscle imbalance, which is often the case, almost always the case if you have hip arthritis, the muscles on the back of the hip, the glutes, the butt muscles, tend to be weak. And so if you strengthen the hip flexors a lot, you have strong muscles on the front of the hip right here and then weak muscles on the back of the hip. And what happens at the ball and socket joint is the alignment of the joint gets thrown off, and the muscles in the front begin to pull the ball slightly forward on the socket. Now, when the ball is positioned like this, because the hip flexors are pulling it forward and you're living like this, you're walking around like this, you're getting up and down from chairs and standing up, sitting down, walking, doing your life, doing your daily activities, working, and the ball is positioned forward, it's aligned improperly, then it's going to aggravate the joint by causing more pressure at the spot right here in the front where they're touching. So it doesn't make sense to strengthen your hip flexors because then you're just going to pull the ball more forward on the socket. You've got to fix the balance by strengthening the glutes on the backside. This is what's going to help the situation inside the ball and socket joint of the hip. You've got to fix the root muscle imbalance by strengthening the weaker muscle, which is the glute on the backside of the hip. And it does not make sense to strengthen an already strong muscle on the front side of the hip. So if you end up going to get help for this problem and you get given exercises by like a healthcare professional or a fitness professional, one of the most common exercises given are straight leg raises. This is where you lie on your back and you're picking your leg up into flexion. Your hip is flexing against gravity, and you're using your hip flexors more. This just doesn't make any sense. Another one is seated marching. People will be sitting down, they'll say, pick up your knees just like this. That's also using your hip flexors. And there's people out there that argue, well, you should just strengthen everything around the hip. I disagree with that. I think that's a bad idea because then you're just going to get everything equally stronger, but you're still going to be in an imbalance. Your glutes are still going to be relatively weaker than your hip flexors. So it doesn't make sense to just strengthen everything because you're off like this and you're just bringing everything up. You're still going to be positioned badly in the hip joint. You need to make sure that the ball gets centered in the socket so that the forces within the joint are normalized the way that the joint was designed to take the forces. This is what allows the hip arthritis to flare down inside your hip and for healing to begin to happen so that you can feel great again and do all the activities that you love to do. So any sort of hip flexor exercises out there for hip arthritis, I strongly think you should not be doing them. And instead, you should be focusing on strengthening the glutes on the back. The problem people run into is that they can't activate their glutes very well, because you'll find this happens to you likely, especially if you've lost a lot of glute strength in the back, you've lost muscle back here, you've got a flat butt, then you probably aren't able to consciously activate your glutes well. Maybe you can barely, some people can't at all, but if you tell your glutes to activate and other muscles engage, like your thigh muscles, the quad muscles on the front, or maybe the hamstrings on the back of the thigh, those are the most common muscles that compensate for weak glutes, then you're not going to fix the imbalance that's causing hip arthritis here. And you've got to start there.